Welcome to the Fly Route Pod. Whether it's your first time listening to any of our videos or you're a return listener, do us a favor. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our content.
The Fly Route Pod. The Fly Route Pod. The Fly Route Pod.
I tweeted the other day that nobody knows what Kawhi is going to do until Kawhi tells us what he's going to do. He has the most control over his story than even LeBron. And we know LeBron's a narcissist that has everything's got to be about him, and he has to control everything, like a Tiger Woods was. Tiger was that way too. Talk to golf for insiders; they'll tell you. He's the same way, but he just does it like quietly. We don't know, man. We know he's opting out. That we're gonna find out because you can't keep that a secret. Like if you're gonna opt out, you got to tell the rest of the league you're opting out so people can now get their pictures together for you and the media can cover it and shit. Okay, so we know he's gonna opt out, but I have no idea where he's going, man. I didn't think he was going to the Clippers. I didn't think he was gonna be traded to Toronto, right? Nobody Chris is my dude. You know this, and he was reporting. It's almost a done deal that he's gonna be with the LA Lakers. Like it was like that was bizarre. It was. We had all these. I do some impressions too, people. We had all these guys telling us, these players are gonna go to these places. I'm looking at trades today, and I'm like, everybody at home thinks they're so smart, and now we're all in number 44, and I'm like, dude, none of these trades ever work out that you guys type on and put on social media. Stop that shit. These trades never go that way. I don't know where he's going, man. I'm sorry if that's a cop out. If you threw a team at me, Miami, okay, you got to give up Jimmy. Him and Jimmy can't play together. I don't care what nobody says. Him and Jimmy are not going to be able to play together.
Really?
I used to defend Jimmy, but
I'm a big Jimmy stan.
You got to move somebody out of that situation.
How?
Who?
How? I'm a big Jimmy Butler stan. So you're gonna have to explain to me. I am current tense. So you're gonna have to explain to me why you don't think it could work out.
Because I will defend you until 3 or more people say the same thing about you that doesn't go in your favor. Not saying I'll leave you, but I'll defend you until then. So like you and I are colleagues, right? We might end up being dope friends. Somebody come to me on something negative for you, I don't want to hear it. Second time, I don't want to hear it. And third person that doesn't have any connection to the other two come, and it kind of sounds the same. It's like, hold on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just psychology. You have to, at that point, open it up. So Chicago, Minnesota.
Chicago was different.
And Philly. The negative things, he's a hard worker, man. He plays hard, cares about the game. All that positive shit. So I'm not knocking none of that. But eventually, he does rub the coaching staff wrong. Eventually, he will get into it with teammates. Eventually, people will start not to like him. He wears on you. Okay. If Kawhi wanted that, he'd have said yes to the Lakers and play with LeBron. If he wanted that.
No, okay. I think it's different.
Okay.
Because we all heard that Kawhi wanted to play with Jimmy Butler before, and that was his first choice over Paul George. But Jimmy was like, I'm going to the Heat. And it couldn't work out for both because Kawhi wanted to be out of LA by his family. And Paul George was consolation prize. Let's not forget.
I know.
Everything we hear about Kawhi is that he can't really lead. He's not that vocal leader. He's not the guy that's going to push people. He leads by example. He's going to put it out on the court. But Jimmy's going to get in the motherfucker's face. Jimmy's going to yell. Jimmy's going to push. Jimmy's going to be the...
How far has that gotten Jimmy Butler with good teammates in the postseason?
To one NBA championship that he lost.
One finals, right?
One finals that he lost, yes.
In the AAU Mickey Mouse bubblegum tournament, right?
I'm not doing that.
Well, you don't have to do it. That's my line. I've been saying this since last year. I'm going to keep saying it. I ain't coming to your show not to say it.
Look, I'm with you. We're going to have to stay on par for a little bit here. Kawhi Leonard, I'd be surprised if he left LA. I'd be surprised if we went further away from his family, especially coming off an ACL tear. I feel like he's going to lock up the money, and if he ever wants to be traded, he can force their hand. We know that. But I think he's going to stay. That's my inclination as he stays. He opts out, re-ups.
I never bought the family thing.
Oh.